I should do that.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Please, some water.
Yes.
If you hear me passing down. Mariluz, dos puntitos, dos de volumen, pero no me bajes tanto, solo dos.
Water.
Looks
like wine.
Wine. No, in this case, actually, in some minutes more, we are going to prepare a pisco cocktail. It's good for you.
Is your water filtered?
Of course, it's completely safe. Actually, well, it depends the restaurants that you are going. But the restaurants here in Peru are going to have a category. We must follow different indications that the government gave us. So we are part of a chain of restaurants, and in this case, we yes must buy water.
You must buy it.
Yes, with a company that of course is going to have sanitary information and everything. Same situation happens with ice.
Oh, ice is even more important.
Exactly. Because what happened? Part of this experience is, of course, enjoy a pisco cocktail.
Yeah.
So this is why feel free to enjoy everything here. Okay?
In the U.S., you get sick more from ice. That they don't pass inspections. The ice machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yalla.
it's okay for you, the music, or do you want?
It's
want
good.
it loud?
I like cook with.
Too loud.
I cook with music, but.
But I can't hear.
Oh, okay. What is his says he's got a different apron than we.
Whatever it says. And here's one that was Amy's.
I can't
So
type
I think
it.
the straight one say
No,
yes.
but I-
Can you read it? The name of the restaurant?
Marcelo Batata. I think
was a great chef.
it's great.
I agree. Larry, we're gonna rock it.
It's like this. If this is ceviche, this sounds like a fishy class.
Oh, well, we'll find out.
But, yep. Your guys have a solid shelf under yours, right?
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna shift just a little bit so I can put my foot on.
Chicos, let me introduce myself. My name is Cristina, okay?
Buenos
I'm going
dias.
to be the chef instructor today. What we are going to do during this 1 hour and a half? Of course, that we are going to prepare Peruvian dishes. The most famous ones, okay? I'm not going to say the most delicious or the most important, because being here in Peru is really hard to pick one dish that can express flavor, culture, and different things. So if you here in Peru ask to a Peruvian, which is the most delicious dish, we are going to have different answers.
no, it's the food in front of you. That's the best.
Exactly.
Or your mother.
No, grandmother.
Oh,
Grandmother's food is one of the best for me.
yeah,
So,
me too.
but
My
the
mother doesn't know
dishes-
how to cook.
The dishes that we are going to prepare today are actually ceviche, but Peruvian ceviche. And I must say this Peruvian ceviche because you know that exists different ceviches all over the world. But here in Peru, we use our techniques and also we use ingredients that we have here in this sector, in this area. Okay? The second dish, lomo saltado.
Ooh.
Lomo saltado. Lomo saltado is Peruvian Chinese. It's a fusion.
Is it really?
The second most famous nowadays in the world is considered one of the top Peruvian dishes, and it's not 100% Peruvian. It's Peruvian Chinese.
Steak and French fries. You'll love it.
Exactly. Remember
He's
that
smiling.
our diet changed along all this time. So before the Spanish arrived to here, during the Incas time, we used to consume, yes, some alpaca, some guinea pig, okay, and even some llama, but just 10 to 12 times per year. That was all.
Special.
So, exactly, in anniversaries, festivities, those kind of things that worldwide sacrifice these animals, that we consider them special, sacred, okay? And what happened with the rest of the year? Well, potatoes, because you are in the potatoes country, and we had different kinds of vegetables, and not just that, superfoods. Quinoa, very famous now all over the world.
Now, yeah.
But what happened? It's not the only one here in Peru.
Can you afford quinoa here now? It's because it's all gone.
Yeah, exactly. Prices of quinoa now, 30 soles to get a kilo. Comparing with a kilo of potato that normally costs us 2 soles 50 or 2 soles, a really big difference, okay? So this is why, but it's not a big deal because we have quinoa, but it's not the only superfood that you are going to find here. We have kiwicha, we have cañihua, and also tarwi. And these three is still accessible with a really good prices and are better than quinoa. So the world now can enjoy that. And we are saving the rest for us. We have our plan B, C, and D. Okay? And what happened with this dish? Actually, this is a dish that was created more or less 3,000 years ago. Okay? It's considered one of the Asian dishes that you are going to find here in Peru. And what happened? Of course, the original recipe was completely different than the recipe that today we are going to use it. Because the different influences that we got also along with this time. Remember that the Spanish arrived here. So the first big change that we had when the Spanish arrived here is this. They introduced this amazing product because we didn't have this before the Spanish arrived to here. 3,000 years ago, we used to use a type of passion fruit that it was sour enough to marinate the fish. But when the Spanish arrived to here, we noticed that, oh, this is tastier, tastes better, and also contribute with a lot of sour flavor. So this is why we switched that, we changed that, and we started to use this. Until now, we are going to use key limes in the preparation of ceviche. Okay? Then, here, what is this? Is this? No, similar, cilantro. All of you consume cilantro?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I don't like it, but I will eat it. It's not. It doesn't taste like soap to me. It's not allergic.
Oh, okay, but it must be a little bit of that. If not, I can change it for
No,
parsley, but it's
I'm
not
okay.
the same.
Yeah.
So here, cilantro. Cilantro also is not native from here. It is present in this recipe. An ingredient that yes or yes you must use it is actually this. This amazing, beautiful pepper, exactly. Because what happens? In restaurants nowadays, when you go and try a ceviche, ceviches are really gentle, nice, are hot, but not so much. But if we talk about locals, Peruvians, when we eat a ceviche, we expect to see us crying, coughing.
It's medicinal.
Exactly, because ceviche must be really, really hot and spicy. Actually, we are going to use 2 kinds of chilies here. This one, that is called limo, is a chili that is hot, but not much. We can say that it's gentle. It's going to contribute with a lot of aroma and flavor. But this is another kind of chili that we make a paste. The name of this chili is rocoto. So some people know rocoto as the prostate cleaner.
Well, ricotta. I know ricotta as a type of cheese, Italian cheese, though. But
no, but that is a pepper.
Prostrate
cleaner.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be gentle, okay? From 0 to 5, we can say that this is 2, 2.5, but this one is more or less level 4. Okay, so it's gonna be optional. Okay, it's gonna be optional. And in the case of this one, if you don't consume so much peppers, I'm gonna ask you that you can use a small slice because it's gonna give you aroma and flavor. Okay, probably because it's gonna be hot, you don't want to use it the whole piece, but just a small slice is gonna be good enough. For
you took all the hot part out, didn't you?
Yes, I'm gonna. There are people that consume, chili.
The seed and the white part on the side.
We clean that. Okay,
The hot part,
we remove all the seeds and we remove all the veins because it's gonna make hotter the chili. We want an aromatic, tasty ceviche. This also is gonna be hot, and this is why we are gonna add a tiny piece of this, okay, a small and tiny portion, but it's gonna be optional for all of you, okay? Okay, so to start, all of us here, we are gonna pick 1 key lime, okay? 1 key lime, please. And if you can help me passing down the key lime, it's gonna be perfect. More or less, this is the size that we are gonna need, okay? I don't want to see really tiny key limes. And something important, I noticed that a lot of people start to do this. When we prepare ceviches, that is not good. We don't recommend do that because what happened? The skin, and you are gonna notice that is really thin. It's soft enough, so we don't need to make it juicier, okay? And what happened when you do this? You mix flavors inside. We want to obtain a sour ceviche, not sour, bitter, and oily ceviche. So this is why for ceviche, we are not gonna do that. Other thing, normally, we are gonna chop this in half, right? For ceviches, no. We used to chop this in a different way. Because what happened, the central part where are located seeds, okay, we have also a black section with like white fiber, okay? That white fiber is bitter too. So we are not gonna use it, and that's why we are gonna chop this in a different way, okay? I'm gonna do this first, and then you are gonna to continue. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna place one of the ends facing to the roof, and around this sector, we are gonna make a square, trying to leaving all the seeds and this black thing in the middle like in a pork, okay? Normally when I say that, I saw a lot of people scary about how sharp are the knife, but please, yes, the knife are sharp enough, but I don't want that you can leave a really long distance. Because the pieces that we are going to chop are the pieces that we are going to use when we are going to squeeze the lime. If you obtain a tiny piece, you are not going to have enough use. So this is why it must be closer to the middle. Look at this. 1, no seeds, no white parts, okay? 2, same. 3, and the last one here on the cutting board, like this. Okay? Here in the middle, we have all the seeds and this white part that we are not going to use it in the preparation of ceviche. Be careful, please. We have enough fish for everyone. We don't need extra meat, okay? So you can go and you can, chop or cut your lime. Just remember, the pieces of lime that we are going to obtain must be clean, without seeds. So if you got a seed, just with the point of the knife, remove the seed, okay? We are gonna place the seeds and this little cork in one of the corners of the cutting board, and in the opposite side, the pieces that we are gonna use. Okay? Excelente. Okay? Exactly. Garbage in one corner and the rest of the pieces in the opposite side. Perfecto. Now is the time of pepper. Okay? So come on. We are going to take one small piece. One small piece.
Well,
Chicas, 2 cuchillos que corten. Tengo
I don't know,
3
maybe
personas, 3 cuchillos que corten.
cut a little piece and taste it.
Okay, I noticed that here we have 2 people, okay, that the knife is not sharp enough. One is yours, and yeah, so I ask for another knife for us, because if not, we are going to be suffering, Knife must be perfect are coming. So how we are going to chop this? In slices, okay? Let's wait for the knife. In slices, Julian, okay, first, and then dice the chili.
And then dice.
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. ¿Está bien? Y para usted, someone else, This is much better. So now be careful with your nails and also your fingers. Someone else wants to change, or you consider that your knife are good enough? Good enough? See? Okay. So first, slices, long slices. Please, the idea is don't touch too much the chili, so facing the skin to the roof. When you are in home, you can cut it or chop it in the other way in order that our knife can be okay and don't lose its sharp. But here, the idea is don't touch too much this, because this hot sensation is going to last for at least 1 hour. So be careful then.
So skin up, skin up.
Skin up.
Skin up.
Exactly.
Then you don't touch the spicy part.
Exactly, that is good enough. Chicos, be careful, boys, when you are gonna go to the toilet. See,
Wash your hands first.
Doesn't matter how many times you are gonna wash the hands. It's
Really?
gonna last 1 hour and a half here.
Ah.
Okay, slices first.
So this hand is clean, this hand is not.
Okay, and when you have all these slices ready, we are gonna dice our chili carefully. Okay, slowly, take your time. I want to see your hands complete when you finish. How are the knife now? Much better, right? Mucho mejor. ¿Habla español?
Sí.
Ajá. Eso está bueno.
¿Entiendes todo? Hablo nada.
Okay. When we finish, okay, we are gonna add all these pieces of chili to the bowl that we have in front of us, okay? All the chili to the bowl. Eso. And now is the turn of cilantro. Okay, cilantro. So here, we are gonna take a small portion. But Cristina, I love cilantro and I want to use more. No, we need a balance between all the ingredients. So a small portion as this is good enough. Okay. So a small portion, chicos. Come on, let's take a small portion of cilantro, okay? And you're gonna notice that some of the leaves of cilantro are gonna be thin, okay? Really thin. And this is something that we are gonna have here in the Andes. So higher altitudes, the products are not gonna be so bigger. Same situation happened with chilies. On the sea level, chilies are gonna be big, beautiful, and here normally are small. This is why we have a different shape of cilantro, but the aroma and flavor is the same, okay? We are gonna need just the leaves, not the stems. Let's remove the stems.
I think I got one.
Just the stem, okay? Just the leaves, not the stems. Perdónenme, tengo una mosca. Se me voy a entrar el carrito santo. Excellent. When we have our cilantro ready, you can chop it in the way that you prefer, okay? Normally, I prefer this technique. I'm gonna take all the leaves, and I'm gonna make like a ball, okay? Like a roll with all them. When all the leaves are gonna be together, I'm gonna start to chop it in a really fine way. But some people don't love to have the knife so close to their fingers. So this is why here, if you want, you can place the cilantro in the middle and you can work with the knife in this way. Both of them works. It depends on you, okay? In my case, I prefer to make this small ball. Okay, wash our hands because we need hands to cook.
I mean, if you cook for yourself, who cares if they're
Oh
cooked?
yes, for you.
The extra flavor of your hands is wonderful.
Contributes a lot.
No.
No.
Even
that-
for yourself, I wash my hands.
Yes.
Then you don't want the extra flavor of something else.
Of course, we want to enjoy.
Like right now, this hand has hot pepper on it.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Here, all of us, we have a teaspoon on our cutting board. Okay? So, what we are gonna do? Actually, now we are gonna use this teaspoon to mash these two ingredients. Doing this, the idea is obtain the aroma and flavor of little chili and also cilantro. Okay? I'm gonna need all your energy here.
Don't waste anything this way.
All your energy here. Okay? How you are gonna know if you are doing a good job? It's because if you hear, for instance, and you can smell the cilantro, you can smell the chili, that is a good sign.
My eyes are starting to water. What are you talking about? That's just like in your coffee. In your cough drop.
If you can feel, okay, this aroma, well, I'm gonna need more of your energy here because this is the key in order that we can obtain a really nice ceviche. Okay? How is going our ceviche? Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So when we talk about fish, and normally the people ask me, Christina, what are the best? I hold it.
Oh my God. I forgot it was there.
Oh, don't worry.
That's a real cooking show.
Wow. That's a real cooking show.
No. That's how my shows always have. I drop a bowl, I drop a camera. So.
Oh, oh my God. Way too hot. It's adorable.
Okay. A little
That's
bit more,
spice.
please, a little bit more.
Let me drink it. Water doesn't help with spice, does it?
Okay. If you can help me passing down this, then you wonderful and nice.
Just one?
Yeah. No, all the bowl.
One bowl per person.
Thank you. Okay? And fish. What happened with fish? White fish. That is the idea. Okay? White fish. And some people ask me, hey Cristina, what happened here in Cusco with trout? Because we find here trout ceviche. The thing is that we are not gonna find available salt ingredients. This dish was created beside the ocean, so the typical fish that we are gonna use is ocean fish, white fish. But you know, if you're in the jungle and you have river fish, use it. No, nowadays ceviche is more like a concept than we must follow the recipe like this. No, we are not French, okay? And what happened? Nowadays, we have vegetarian ceviches that people don't consume fish. We can use zucchini, we can use mushrooms. We can
He doesn't eat
He
fish.
doesn't like
Oh,
fish and he doesn't like
Do you
mushrooms.
what? What about zucchini?
Make,
Zucchini eats.
Do you zucchini? Do you want to
just make
prefer to
one, make an
cook?
extra one for me.
Or he'll make it for Or.
He will eat my steak. We
Okay,
will
That's
split.
good.
because we have zucchini just in case in the back was inside. Okay? Okay, chicos, it's like pizza. When you order a pizza, you can add different ingredients, same situation happen with ceviche. Here we have, or the fish that we are using is Peruvian tilapia. Okay, Peruvian tilapia. So let's add all the pieces of fish to the bowl. Ahí está. Please, you need to mix with love and despacito. I'm completely sure that all of you know what it means despacito, slowly, with love, because we don't want to destroy the pieces of fish. Okay? Next, here in these little containers, we have salt and pepper. We are going to use actually just 2 fingers, not 3, 2 fingers. We are going to add 3 pinches of salt. 3 pinches of salt. Okay? Uno,
Oh, that-
dos,
maybe I do half a pinch. See how big my fingers are?
tres.
Huh?
Yeah.
Larry, he didn't give me salt.
Oh, no, in this case, you are going to share
we
with
all
me,
share.
but I can
Oh.
share with you.
Just some salt.
I don't know. That's
Three
his
salts
wife.
of
They
salt.
shouldn't share.
A pinch? A pinch?
Three pinches of salt. Okay? And 1 pinch of pepper.
Go for it.
1 pinch
This
of
is like-
Is
pepper.
this hot pepper?
No, no, no.
Hot
It's just
pepper.
more aromatic and flavor pepper. Okay, pimiento. And don't mix yet. Here we have the lime. Remember? So now it's time to squeeze our lime. Let's go and let's squeeze the lime.
Put-
All of that, the 4 pieces that we obtained before.
You have any tricks or you just have strong fingers?
Just strong fingers. Actually, when we chop it like this, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier. No, we notice that it's
It
not.
definitely is easier. When I cut it, in the past I would just cut it in half and then I'd have to get a spoon out and try to.
That's interesting.
You know? You have zucchini?
Chef.
Sorry?
No, she said if you don't eat fish, they can just use
You could
zucchini
use zucchini
How
instead.
about instead of?
Or mushrooms.
or mushrooms.
There's no mushrooms.
But there's no mushrooms.
And lady, this is oh sorry, it's for you. Okay? Okay, now with all your love, we are gonna mix again. Okay? Remember that when we cook, we need to cook with the best mood. Smiling, happy, you know, singing.
The secret-
if you're happy.
Don't tell everybody the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
It's like,
Actually, we have a phrase here in Peru. If you're gonna cook and your mood is not one of the best, go and buy a McDonald's. It's gonna be, you know, because I feel here. You know
that's
that
it,
now
definitely McDonald's is the side food.
you are passing all your energy to the food that you are preparing. So when you are stressful, when you are angry, when you are like, blah, 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 you're
Don't
gonna
cook.
feed your family and relatives with that bad energy.
Unless you want them angry at you. I mean,
Okay? So please, don't forget to mix despacito and with love, con amor. And then we are going to take out the spoon and we are going to leave the bowls in front of us. Sweet potato. Here we have slices of boiled sweet potato. Okay? We are going to take 3 slices. 3 slices of sweet potato.
well, my mouth wants one.
Okay. Yes, muy bien. And then we are gonna chop this. The idea is to obtain something like this. Normally I place it like making a pie, and I love to make a hashtag. You know what is a hashtag, of course. When you have your Instagram, TikTok, and you play with a hashtag.
Those are pound
it's
signs
like
for
this.
us age.
We are gonna make cuts
Pound
like
sign.
this. 1, 2, okay, and then in horizontal way. 1 and 2. Okay? Easy. 1, 2, and then horizontal way. 1 and 2. Normally I use this word hashtag because nowadays,
Yeah.
people, you know, it's easy to get it the idea. Muy bien. And what we are gonna do with this amazing sweet potato, we are gonna to just take piece by piece. And in this case, here we have this green dish, and we are gonna place it. Not in all the dish, just along in the central part, but along the dish, okay? Remember that decoration also is important. So this is why we are not placing all the sweet potato together.
Our restaurant today with all of the beautiful.
Decoration?
Oh,
Yes.
gorgeous.
That's
We were
good.
definitely eating with our eyes.
It's part of that. I'm completely sure that if you see a dish that is not nice with a beautiful decoration, you are not gonna eat it. You are not gonna
I will. That's
Really?
all my food looks bad, but
Come on,
I'm working
it's
on it.
not this fancy.
Okay? Okay, chicos. Excelente. So now, let's take our bowls of fish, okay? And let's see, the color is different. That means that line uses cooking this. But here in Peru, we are not gonna cook this for 1 hour, 40 minutes, half an hour. As a maximum, the marination time is from 3 to 4 minutes. And we are gonna continue with the preparation now. Why? Because we don't want to overcook the fish. That is the first reason. And the second reason is the temperature. If you hold this, if you notice, the fish, it was cold. We never are going to consume here in Peru a ceviche with room temperature. Because room temperature means that decomposition started. And we don't want to eat, a bad kind of fish. So this is why, yes, we need to eat a cold ceviche. Okay? So what we are going to do now? Cristina, ceviches are juicy. Come on, let's go and add more lime. We have enough lime over there. Balance between all the ingredients. So this is why here we have fish broth, okay? When we finish the class, I'm gonna ask you for an email address to send the recipes and also the preparation of this. But as I mentioned you, we are not French. We are not gonna spend more than 5-6 hours making this. No, okay? In really top restaurants nowadays, yes, but we are simple people. So this is why we are gonna use the spine of fish, some celery and some ginger. Once we are gonna see that water start to boil, we are gonna let it over there 15 to 20 minutes. That's all, simple as that. When it's cold, it's ready, okay? So how many teaspoons we are gonna add? 1, 2, okay? 2 teaspoons of stock. Here, and also
Start yours. Yeah, you do first and then pass it down.
Can I use the same spoon?
yes, of course, you can use the same spoon because we are not touching that with our knife.
Yeah.
Okay?
So that was the spoon I mixed the fish.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
1, 2. And what we are gonna do?
Mix.
Eso, mixing with all your love. Remember, with love.
More flavors together.
Yes, it's a combination of flavors.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's fish.
Fish broth
Fish broth, fish stock.
with celery and ginger.
Uh-huh.
So,
And then,
Does
if you
this
notice,
does adding this slow down the cooking of the lime? Because it dilutes the lime, no?
no.
No?
Actually, the ingredient that is gonna do that is the milk that now we are gonna add. We use milk in the preparation. That's why the color of ceviches is white. And here, our ceviche is not white enough. Okay, so milk is gonna help us to stop the cooking, the marination, not in 100%, 80%, and also it's gonna help us to join all the ingredients and obtain one flavor. So, evaporated milk, no condensed milk.
Oh,
Evaporated milk.
No
How
sugar.
many spoons? Again,
2.
Always is even. If you are gonna add 3 of stock, 3 of milk. 4 of stock, 4 of milk. But please, we know what happened. Here we have lime, we have milk. What happened when we mix it?
Yeah.
Cheese, no.
Cheese, curdles, okay?
Curdy, really.
We don't want a cheesy ceviche. So
Cheesy
this is
ceviche.
why we must do this fast, okay? 1, 2, immediately stir and mix and don't stop. Just continue. I know that we are passing the container to the next one, but now first is your ceviche, okay? First is your ceviche. When you finish, pass the container. Don't stop, continue. 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. Okay? 2 teaspoons. Eso. Okay? With love, remember, always with love and despacito. I want to see the pieces of this fish complete and not destroy or mushy. Okay? And the last
Doesn't look like there's any milk in there.
The last ingredient. Remember, Mr. Rocoto. This is optional for the people that want to use it. But look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna add. Can you see this?
Oh, that's,
This much.
That much.
Then, if you consider that you want more, add more. But I prefer that you can start with little portions, okay? Before, okay, you add the whole bowl, and then your ceviche can be so hot, so spicy. Just
You can always add more.
tiny,
I don't know if I want to add
portion.
any.
And don't forget what? Mix. Always mixing. Eso. Okay? When you finish, when you add the
Dot on the
rocoto,
spoon, that's it.
we are gonna, yes, don't forget to mix. And in this case, after that, we are gonna take with our spoon and little bit of the sauce that we have here. And let's try the ceviche. Okay? Now is the moment.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's hot. Whoa, one's hot.
It's really hot? Really?
No, they got too much pepper.
So in this case, now the idea is add more salt, more pepper, or even more chili if you want. I still have a full container of chili.
I don't think I need anything.
No, I think
I'm
I'm good.
Peruvian, and what happened with ceviches? Ceviches must be limey, spicy, and salty.
Okay, mine's not limey.
So
Mine's
yours is
limey.
not limey, really? Do you want to add more lime?
I think so, yeah.
Mine's-
It is all the other things, but not very
Yes.
sour taste.
Yes, that is what you need to look for. Limey, spicy, and salty. Ceviches are like that. Mine is perfect now.
Hot.
So what we are gonna do now is first just the pieces of fish. Let's take just the pieces of fish. Let's place these pieces of fish over the sweet potato. Okay? Try to spread all this fish over the sweet potato. So. Christina, what happened with the sauce? We are gonna use it, of course. It's the best part.
Oh, that's
when
much better.
we
Just a
talk
little more
about-
lime.
Yeah. Remember that this is why in the last moment we normally ask to the people, how are the ingredients? Because all of us we have a different taste.
So we're putting this with no sauce.
No sauce first, just the pieces of fish, just the pieces of fish. Yes, so.
Well, on top. Decorated good.
Okay. Yes.
So you're putting all the fish in.
All the fish, all the fish. Yes, here, try to spread this. There. And here, in this part, we have toasted corn. Okay, toasted corn. Peruvians love different textures in one dish. So here we have the creamy texture of the sweet potato, then the fish, and now in order that we can have something crunchy, we are going to take 2 spoons of this corn and we are going to place it over, okay, the fish here, just to have this nice and beautiful sensation, crunchy sensation. Okay, if you want, you can add more. This is an idea, 2 spoons. So there is some people that love a lot, this kind of corn. And what happened with the sauce, Christina? Yes, I know that you are waiting for that. What we are gonna do? We are gonna add the sauce over every piece of sweet potato, every piece of, fish. All the sauce, Christina, of course, all the sauce. It's a lot of sauce. Yes. It's a lot of fish. Yes. Look at that. How looks your ceviche?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
Take a picture.
Yes.
Of course.
Take a picture.
Let me help you taking out the cutting board. Thank you so much. Let me clean this part.
Oops.
Chicas, ya estoy terminando para que me vean. Como una
All right, I'll pause it.
fuentecita. Have a seat.
A little of everything.
Everything. Tasty, right? Why we use sweet potato? The sweet potato has a reason. Sweet potato is gonna help us to clean our taste before the next bite. So every bite is gonna be so intense as the first one. Because sweet potato is cleaning. Cleaning thing.
And the corn is for just
And the corn is
texture.
just because the texture crunchy.
And is the line basically like pickling the fish?
Hmm?
Is the line basically pickling the fish?
Tenderizing, yeah. If you leave it in there too long, it'll turn into like I've made a mistake of leaving fish in lime for like too long, and it turns into like a paste. It's- yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, if you want fish dip, works good, but if you want fish texture,
How is this?
It's good. Yeah, except the one that doesn't eat fish. There's more for you, or
No complaints, eh? Because you make it by yourself.
did you try at least the sweet potato?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yeah. I mean, it will. I mean, do any of you think it has a fish taste at all?
Nothing tastes fishy.
it does not taste fishy. I expected it to be more fishy.
They put more spice.
Consider, I mean,
Hotter.
we cooked it for what, 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's why. And whitefish, that's
Oh,
why.
that's why.
That's why, no? If you use, for example, blue fish, it's too fatty. We don't want a greasy ceviche. So whitefish also is good because the pores of the fish are really big, so are gonna absorb all these beautiful flavors that we obtain in the sauce. So this is why it's nice.
That sweet potato is interesting.
I like that.
I didn't think I would like it.
It adds a good texture and flavor.
Yeah.
You know,
But like she said, I'm not getting each bite does not change taste. Normally, when you eat something that's very, very flavorful, each bite is less flavorful. But, ooh. This is why I like cooking. You get to eat your mistakes.
Or your successes.
exactly.
Just remember, every Peruvian dish was made to be combined. Every Peruvian dish. All of them were designed for that.
So what would you eat this with normally? Like,
Starter. For us, it's a starter.
but you said combine.
I mean, combining in this case, lomo saltado, you need to combine all the ingredients. We are not gonna eat just the rice.
Oh
Potato, not combining all the time. I had people that told me, Cristina, that is not so polite.
Yours is, for not liking fish, yours looks a lot nicer than mine looks.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, I mean, he did a really good job.
He
Yeah,
listened
kinda-
well.
I need to learn to make things look better, definitely. Yeah. Mine.
And in the cocktail that now we are going to prepare. So someone of you heard something about Pisco before you come to here? Or just when you arrived to this beautiful country?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Really? Same for the rest of you?
Yeah.
You
introduce us to something new.
What is it made from?
grapes.
Grapes.
Exactly, grapes. okay? Remember that it's true. Having nowadays more than 4,000 different kinds of potatoes, we never thinking made vodka. Never, okay? Before Spanish arrived here, we used to have a kind of alcohol, okay? It was more like a beer. And we use corn in the preparation. This is why until now it's very popular between us, the corn beer, okay? But when the Spanish introduced grapes to this territory, actually they introduced grapes to here because Catholicism. Because they introduced this new religion during a mass, it was necessary to have some wine. So the production of wine started here in Peru. It's true, nowadays Chilean wine, Argentinian wine are really, really famous. And our wine and the terroir, the soil that we have here, it's amazing too also for grapes. But what happened with the traditional Peruvian wine? Remember that we used to consume wine during the masses. How is the wine in a mass? It's sweet.
Yeah.
So we thought that wines must be sweet. So for years and years and years and years, we used to consume sweet wine. Not because the grapes, not because the soil, it's because the Peruvians, the way that we love to enjoy wine.
So then,
Yes, but it's not in the world like that. We didn't know about that until 50 years ago that people used to arrive to here, Peru, and they try our wine and they say, oh my God, it's awful, what is that? It's Peruvian wine. For years and years and years and years, people used to consume sweet wine. Just last year, when I arrived to home because I'm from Lima, but I'm living here 18 years, I visit my family, they invite me for a barbecue, so I decided to bring a carmenere, no? Because it was good with the type of, pieces of beef that they have over there. And when I arrived, my mom opened the bottle, she drank that, and she told me, what is this? What is this, Cristina? And I was like, it's wine, it's good for barbecues. I have also a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon here. No way, what is that? That is not Peruvian wine, that is Chilean. I say, no, it's Peruvian wine. But what happened? It's in the mind of every Peruvian that wines must be, sweet. Just, I think, in the last 15 years, some wineries, Peruvian wineries, start to produce wine keeping the quality and keeping the taste that around the world we are going to find it. But until now, we must change our switch here.
Not me, I like sweet wine.
I enjoy both.
Yeah.
I love sweet wine, but depending. And some people ask me, Cristina, what happened with the ceviche? What kind of wine you are gonna enjoy? No, we are not gonna drink it never with wine. You notice, the flavor is intense. How is the flavor of white wine? It's really mild. I mean, you are not gonna feel it. No, for us, as Peruvians, we need to feel what we are drinking, what we are eating. Okay, so white wine for us is not an option. We are gonna drink beer. When we eat ceviches, you always are gonna see beers or Inca Colas. You know what is an Inca Cola, right?
No.
Yes, this sweet
Very
sweet soda.
Scary color too.
Ooh.
Exactly.
It tastes, I like it.
Very, very bright yellow. Okay.
Everybody got the hot pepper tingles a little bit?
I had a teeny tiny sliver, and I didn't have any hot in my.
Did you say Chicano?
Chilcano.
Cheese.
Chil with L.
Chill.
Chilcano.
Because I'm from like the same state of Chicago. We got
Sounds like
Chicanos.
No,
Chicano,
chill.
Chicano.
Or was this yours or yours?
Hers.
Chilcano?
Chilcano, okay? But before, to finish with pisco, we are gonna use grapes. We are gonna to let it fermentate the grape juice, okay? But for a really short period of time. From 12 to 15 days. That's all,
very short.
the fermentation time.
Ooh.
And then we are gonna apply the distillation, okay? Normally the people think, so that's so easy, we are gonna put it into the bottle. No, we are gonna let it rest, the pisco. I'm not saying aging, because we are not gonna use barrels in order that the pisco can absorb the aroma and flavor of food. No, that is not our idea, okay? Actually, we are gonna use nowadays metal containers, and we are gonna leave our pisco resting, developing more aroma, more flavor, from 1 to 3 months. Depends on the pisco houses. The rule says that. Some pisco houses prefer 1 month, some others 3 months.
But total, it's less than 6 months.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
And then we are gonna bottle this. And what about the percentage of alcohol? It's 40. From the rule says from 38 to 42, but this brand offers the 40.
It's more like, it's a liquor.
It's a liquid, it's a spirit.
It's a spirit, it's not a wine.
Exactly. It's not wine, it's a spirit. It's a
Ooh,
stronger
it's a
than,
spirit.
of course, than a
Distilled.
wine. And we have 2 kinds of piscos, okay? We have piscos with aroma, because we are gonna use aromatic grapes, and we have piscos with no aroma, because we are gonna use non-aromatic grapes.
Really?
Okay? And what happened with the bottle that we have in front of us? Actually, this bottle is a blend. It's a combination of one aromatic and one non-aromatic. So here we have aroma, but not too much. We have flavor, but not too much. Balance. Again, cocktails, food, we are gonna apply that idea. Try to have a balance between all the ingredients, okay? When we talk about Chilcanos, who created Chilcanos here in Peru were Italians, okay? We had an immigration of Italians. So Italians didn't use pisco at the beginning. They used to use grappa, okay? But we never produced grappa here. So they used to import grappa from Europe to here. So first, grappa was expensive, and then took time. So in a moment, okay, let's change the grappa and let's start to use a Peruvian product. When we talk about this cocktail, we have a classic version of Chilcanos. When we say, or when we use this word classic version or classical version, means that we are going to use lime juice in the preparation, okay? But tonight, we are not going to use lime juice, we are going to use passion fruit.
Ooh, maracuyá.
Maracuya,
It's my favorite flavor in the world.
I love this. It's sour, aroma, and flavor.
So
So
much.
what we are going to do here is actually add 3 ice cubes. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 3 ice cubes. And what happened, chicos?
Forgot to charge it.
We don't want that this ice can melt easily. We don't want to drink more water. So this is why I'm gonna pass the ice, and then while you are adding the ice to every glass, I'm gonna to continue passing the other ingredients. Just don't drink some water because it's not nice. Okay? So how many ice cubes?
3.
3. Excelente.
And they fit perfectly in the glass.
Yes. And long drinks. Always, Chilcanos are served as long drinks with the straws. Pisco sour, if you go and drink a pisco sour and someone serve a pisco sour with a straw, send it back to the bar. Because it's a short and a small glass, and the idea is that you can have contact with the foam, spread with the cocktail that you have there. So this is why we have different bars, different kinds of glasses, no, in bar. Okay, so 3 ice cubes, and now let's add 2 shots of pisco. No, 2
Little.
shots of pisco.
Mike, we're walking,
He
watching.
was happy.
He went for it. He's like,
Why not? You are here, feel free. If you want to add more, add more.
We're not-
But
we're not
please,
carrying you home.
No.
when I say a full shot of pisco,
Oi.
it has to be like this. We are gonna see inside the jigger, there is a line that is 3/4. Okay? Full shot. 1 and another 1, 2.
There's a 1/2 ounce and 3/4 on
Okay?
each side.
2 shots of pisco.
Okay.
Vamos chicos, 2 shots of pisco.
Really? I'm afraid to fill it all the way.
Yeah. I don't find it a little light.
No, I'm afraid that it'll spill over.
Oh.
But yeah, like the pressure of the alcohol is holding it,
Uh-huh.
making it a little like a dome.
Okay, chicos, so 3 of ice, 2 shots of pisco, and here we have our beautiful passion fruit, okay? One full shot of passion fruit.
3, 2, 1.
Exactly.
All right, look how rich this is.
3 shots
I love
of passion fruit. It's one of my most. 2 of pisco, 2 of pisco,
And one
the
of
yellow.
passion fruit.
One of passion fruit.
3, 2, 1.
Christina,
3, 2.
I don't have passion fruit in home. I have a strawberry syrup. What's a
That
strawberry?
works.
I have mango. Go ahead with mango. Okay, so it's depend the fruit that you are gonna use. You can prepare different kinds of chicanos. Just you need remember Peruvian pisco. Remember that
Is it made elsewhere or just Peru?
in Chile also we have a production of pisco, but both piscos are different. I'm not gonna say in front cameras which one is much better.
Uh-oh, we need more.
Oh, please.
More passion.
More passion.
More passion.
More passion? I don't think so.
Mike needed a little more.
Oh,
Just a little more.
And then
You ran out of passion.
red passion. There you go.
Every meal so far we've been here, I've had passion fruit.
That's good.
Either as a mousse for dessert or a juice.
Cocktails.
I haven't had a
What is
cocktail.
this?
Normally are sweet. So here we have simple syrup.
Oh, simple syrup.
Okay?
Made out of.
Peruvians are gonna add a full shot of sugar, full shot of simple syrup. But it's up to you in this case. Could be quarter or half because we don't consume the same quantity of sugar. And you must consider that the last ingredient is ginger ale that has some
Has
sugar
sugar.
too. Okay? As a good Peruvian, I'm gonna
You're
use
gonna
the
go the whole-
full
But in this case, maracuyá, the passion fruit is very, very sour.
It's very sour. This
Matters
is
for fruit,
considered
yeah.
one of the sourest passion fruits that you are gonna try here. In Peru, it's possible to find 17 different kinds of passion fruit. 17. This
Yeah.
is just one.
I wondered how they got so much juice. In the U.S., passion fruits are like this big. Here they're like
Big.
softball size.
Okay. When you have the ice, the pisco, the passion fruit, and the sugar, we are gonna take one straw in order that we can mix very well.
Simple syrup.
We need to mix this very, very well before to add the soda.
Mine is not as full as yours. Let's see. I was
I made
I
this
was-
in front of you.
You did.
Mine was not as full. I was afraid to fill it up. I think
Alright.
just that little bit
Okay.
makes a difference. You see that?
Okay?
I know.
And when you mix, and now the chilcano is ready, we are gonna add our last ingredient, slowly ginger ale to the top. Ginger ale. We don't use ginger ale when we have stomach problems, no.
We use it for
If
drinks.
you see someone
You never have
buying
stomach problems.
ginger ale, it's for cocktails here in Peru. For
You never have stomach problems. You just drink this every time.
And please, something important about this cocktail is that we can feel the bubbles of the soda, of the ginger ale. So this is why when you have all the ingredients here, don't mix as a crazy person. No.
It's bubbling.
Slowly, with love, because we want to keep as much as possible the bubbles that we have here. That's good. That's all.
That's good.
checking out her
I
bubbles.
was checking out my bubbles and got distracted.
Eso, okay? A soft and delicate, despacito. Mix. That's ready.
Stop.
Check out the bubbles. Mike's doing the side thing, hoping it doesn't.
Tilt the
It's a
glass a little bit.
professional one, look at
You
that.
tilting the glass a little and then
Yeah.
fill it up.
It's a little less.
Ah, it's still not-
Eso.
Wow.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Do you mix the ginger in? Well, mine mixed. I didn't have to stir mine.
Okay? And when we are gonna finish, we are gonna cheer in the Peruvian way.
Oh, good.
Okay? What is the Peruvian way? Probably you heard it. Arriba,
Arriba.
abajo,
Abajo.
al centro,
Al centro.
adentro,
What's that?
adentro,
Adentro.
Later.
adentro.
Like
Dentro.
enter.
Enter.
Dentro.
Okay.
So,
Okay, vamos chicos, todos juntos, all together, okay?
Arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro. Ooh, that's good. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook better after this.
Ah, yes.
I'm glad we didn't have this first.
And now, before you
Before cutting
finish
stuff.
Nice.
your chicanos, we must go inside to prepare the lomo saltado. Because
Oh.
lomo saltado is Peruvian Chinese. When
Ah.
we say Chinese, we are gonna need a wok.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a really big flame to cook. I'm gonna need you focus, okay? Okay.
So don't finish your drink.
So come on, hold your drinks. Come with me, and we
Okay.
are gonna bring all our stuff. I need to place the camera over there.
Okay.
Because now you have the dishes here, and we are gonna go to cook it over there. I'm gonna cook first to show you the steps, ingredients, what we are gonna do, and then all of you as a team are gonna cook together. Okay, following of course my indications, because sometimes the people start to ask, but Christine, I don't remember when I need to add the ginger and garlic. No, I'm gonna let you know when you need to add the ginger. Okay? So bring just your cocktails with you. Come with me. Let me show you the preparation of I love this one. Which is nice.
There.
I want to watch.
What?
Just the cocktail. I love this little.
The position of the dish is like this. Onions, bell pepper, and this chili is one of the most beautiful. Because if you are scared about how spicy can be, this is less than one.
Yeah.
Okay? Mine. But it's the base of the Peruvian gastronomy. Yes, sir, yes, we must use this. Okay?
Like a bell
So,
pepper.
exactly. A little bit hotter than the bell pepper. Bell pepper is not hot at all, but it's mine. Maybe mine. Okay? So onions, bell peppers, and chilies placed into you. Here in the middle we have ginger and garlic, chopped ginger and garlic. And here we have tomatoes, cilantro, and chives. Okay? Yes. So we have here really present, okay, this Chinese influence. We have the wok here, we have here the ginger, and what happened with this?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce, of course. So here we have a small container with soy sauce, red wine vinegar, and of course, vegetable oil. When I say vegetable oil, immediately the people ask, olive oil? No. Okay? This is a Peruvian Chinese dish. It's not a Peruvian Italian dish. Okay? So we are going to try to use a neutral oil. Could be canola, could be sunflower, or could be even avocado. Okay? With not much flavor in order, but you can use different ingredients. And here, in these little containers, we have vegetable broth. Okay, vegetable broth. And here we have pisco. To drink it and feel as brave. No. This is actually exactly to flame. Okay? To flame. So when we talk about lomos saltados, yes, we are going to need, or we are going to use a really strong flame. Okay? So we are going to place the wok, and in this case, all of us, we are going to add 3 rounds, 3 circles of vegetable oil. 1, 2, and 3. Christina, it's a lot of oil. We need a lot of oil because in a moment we are going to make dry ingredients. That's why the name, lomo saltado. Saltado comes from the word saltar, sauté. Okay? So if we don't have enough oil, our vegetables are going to be stuck in the middle and we can burn them. And we don't want to burn them. Okay? So, when we are going to have the oil here, we must wait. When we are going to see some smoke coming out, that is the sign that it's hot enough. When it's hot enough, we are gonna add the tenderloin. I don't have tenderloin in home. Could be chicken breast, could be pork, could be, I don't know. I mean, chicos, Peruvians, okay?
Guinea
We are-
pig?
Exactly. Alpaca, yeah, why not? Okay, so can you see the smell coming out? Okay, let's place this as close as possible at one side first and then in the middle. Okay? And now, we are going to start to count 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the end, we are going to turn the piece of meat to cook this from the other side. Okay? And again, sorry, I need more oil. And again, we are going to count until 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we are going to add the first line of vegetables, okay? Onion, red peppers, and chilies. And what we are going to do now, as the Chinese said, let's make just ingredients. 1, 2, 3. If you can do that, it's not a big deal. You have the spoon. Next, stir. Now, let's add the ginger and garlic. All the ginger and garlic. And with the spoon, let's mix. Now, I'm going to say, chicos, it's pisco time. When it's pisco time, we are going to hold the glasses of pisco, pour the pisco in the middle, one step up, start the walk.
Oh,
And
no.
then we need to shake,
Oh, my
shake,
God.
okay?
I'm gonna have a new one.
After that, we are going to add 1 round, 1 circle of soy sauce, 1 circle of red wine vinegar, or the vegetable broth. And now, the last line of ingredients. Okay. When everything is giving time, holding the wok, not from here, we are going to move it in circles. Be waiting. Okay? If you notice, we have a really beautiful and bright colors here. This is why we are going to add step by step the ingredients. Actually, we use the stronger ingredients at the beginning and the most delicate ones, the tomatoes, chives, and the cilantro, as last. Exactly.
That was
Okay?
quick.
So now, the lomo saltado is ready. Actually, it takes a longer time to be chopping it. It's 3 minutes. When you finish, don't forget your spoons. Let's place the spoons here into the wok. And now, holding the woks from here, we are going to go to our stations. Okay? Excuse me, guys. And remember, it's really hot. So this is why we are going to place it here, underneath.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Okay, I think we are going to need more alcohol, right?
Cheers.
Cheers!
Now, question, is this the hot pepper?
No,
The
it's the
red?
yellow
No.
one.
They're not even hot.
We don't have, that
The
is
red
bell
one,
peppers.
No.
the red one.
That's bell pepper.
No, they're bell
Okay.
peppers.
Bell peppers.
Okay, just making sure.
This has no hot stuff.
Something important.
Well, unless ginger is hot.
When I'm going to say, chicos, it's pisco time, we need to make this all of us together. At the same time, we hold the glass of pisco. We pour the pisco in the middle. I don't want to see anyone throw it from this distance because this is scary. No.
Yeah.
Feel confident. Pour it in the middle, one step back, and then yes or yes, you need to tip, you need to turn, okay, the wok in order that the fire can have contact with the alcohol to obtain the flame. Remember that woks are going to have really high walls. So if you don't incline, if you don't
Okay.
tip it,
So it won't-
you are not
You won't
gonna
get flame
flame.
just pouring it in till you
And
tilt it.
Pour and tip it. Pour and tip it.
Step-
Fast. Okay?
But
Except
step
for-
back,
hold it.
step back.
Step back
Unless you don't want
and-
no hair. I mean,
Exactly.
That's what I'm worried about.
And in this case, Yeah, well, I'm gonna need that all of you can work together and can do it at the same time, okay? I have sometimes people that are the pisco and the wok is there and they say, Christina, what's happening with my fire? No, don't forget, it's just a little bit. Don't pour the sauce into the fire, into the flame.
Yeah.
Don't tilt it too
Don't
much.
tip it so far.
It's just a small incline in order that you can catch the flame. As soon you have all the flame here, you need to move the wok.
Yep.
Because if you think it twice and stop it, all the flame, it's gonna go, okay? Why is important? Not because we want to show here, okay? This is smoky flavor. I don't know if you can smell it now. Okay, it's just one wok. Imagine when all of you are gonna be cooking that. Okay, chicos. So please, pour your dishes and let's go over them. Oh my goodness.
I know Lori's doing it, but if you can get one picture of us,
That is gonna be good.
that'll be good. I'll do the first one here.
Where do we turn? Where is it? Let me.
You put there, yeah. Okay, we can start our flames.
Okay, give me one
Give me
second.
options.
I'm gonna help you with the fire, please. We have a rule here. I'm gonna help you with the fire and don't touch the fire because exactly sometimes the people start to manipulate and then we can have a really strong flame. We want a good flame but not so strong. I'm gonna need that all of you can have the beef, okay?
We've got ours.
I have here this.
Mine's to the right, yeah. Mine's
He's restocking me.
And please, what happened with piscos? Pisco is an unflammable product ordinary. So this is why we are gonna take or hold the glasses of pisco and we are gonna place it here under. This don't have any kind of problem.
So we want to put it down here.
Put it down. Yes.
So we don't have any problem until we're ready for it. Set it down, very good. Put your alcohol down below.
Yes. All of you have what?
This is all.
Yep, put it down below until we're ready. It's the men versus the women. Just so you know.
Okay.
Ready
So
for the
now-
fire.
Here, I'll block the camera so they don't see you.
I'm gonna need that you can help me taking out the wax from fire.
Yep.
And don't place it yet because all of us, we are going to start together.
Synchronized cooking.
Synchronized cooking, I like it. Only one selfie. Smile, chicas. Gotta get my pen in here. Okay. Now we'll let her take one when we're all.
Which one's the soy and which one's the vinegar?
Okay, the darkest one is the soy sauce. If you pour both, try to
The
pour
dark
both.
one.
Try to split. One is really dark and the other is clear.
Dark is soy.
Soy sauce, vinegar. Okay?
3 squirts of oil and one of the other two.
She's gonna talk us through
Yeah,
it.
she's
So
gonna
we
talk
don't
us
have to
through it.
rely
I'm
on
gonna
him.
let you know. Okay, chicos, let's place the wax, okay? I want to see how much fire you
That,
want. Wax on fire.
that wasn't very synchronized.
And now, 3 circles of vegetable oil. 3 circles of oil. And before we start, without any burn. No, I'm joking. Okay, chicos, give me one because mine here. 1, 2, and 3. Eso. Muy bien. Let's wait, okay? We need to wait now. Relax. Relax. Okay?
We're good.
No stress.
No stress. No stress.
This is fun.
That's why we have the sips of alcohol. So
That's right.
No, that may be more stressful.
No, this is fun.
Okay, chicos, we have one that is
One is
smoking, okay? Now, all of us, we are gonna add the
One
meat.
is smoking.
Remember, at one side first, and then in the middle. I don't want to see any oil splash. As closer as possible, okay? Vamos, go, 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 go. All of us, chicos, vamos. Yes, in the middle. Eso, let's start to count.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
How does mine look?
I need a drink after that.
Ooh,
It's good.
my heart is beating fast.
That was fun.
Okay, fry a little bit of soy sauce.
No, I put soy sauce.
Please.
She doesn't know where
Chicos, you are gonna share this container. Now, let's take a small portion of rice.
You do yours
Rice
first.
here in the container. And please,
Mine first.
I'm gonna need that you can push down. The rice must be compact. Okay? Rice must be compact like this. When the rice is ready, we are gonna place it here on the left. But let's incline a little bit, or let's hold up the dish. And fast. 1, 2, 3, come.
Nope.
Okay, now I'll do mine.
Here, your turn to try.
I'm not sure I get it.
I had a little come out.
Otra vez.
Okay.
Otra vez.
Yes, ma'am.
Sí. Otra vez. You need to make it again.
She's making me do it again.
Now I know how to do those pretty rice
That's right.
mounds. Remember
Okay.
how Egypt pyramids? Go again.
Again.
I do not remember that.
Eso. My friend. My friend. Eso. Salud. Salud.
Salute.
That hit really hard.
Okay,
That was
do it
my
again,
mistake.
Larry.
Okay.
If you want, you can add more rice. Okay? Because now we have a hole in the middle. Okay? Then, potatoes, chips. Christina, what rice and potatoes at the same time? Yes, you're in Peru. Okay? So come on. Here, on the right side, we are going to play Jenga. You play Jenga, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
2 potatoes here. Another 2 potatoes in the opposite side. Muy bien. Eso,
Oh, right, the second
eso.
time.
Another 2 potatoes making another level. Okay?
One at the top.
Okay? And one in the middle to have a nice presentation.
Perfect.
Oh, wait, see, we have to make the potatoes like she did.
Exactly.
Four.
Well, I'm 1 potato short.
There you go.
No, see, I'm 1 potato short for the middle one.
So was I.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
Come
job,
on.
Mike.
Carefully. We are going to hold the woks and we are going to place them here on the table. Here. Yeah? And here with the spoon. We are going to make a separation. Beef at one side and vegetables all together. Okay? All the pieces of beef at one side
And all the vegetables.
and all the vegetables together. When all the vegetables are together, we are going to hold just the vegetables without sauce. No sauce, just the vegetables.
This is harder.
Like this, okay? Vegetables. We are going to place the vegetables in the middle of our dish, like that. Okay? How is the smell? Good?
Oh, this one.
Smells delicious.
And Christina, what happened with the beef? When you finish, hold the beef and place the beef over the vegetables. And what happened with the sauce? Sauce on the rice. Sauce on the rice. And that's all. Don't forget the sauce on the rice. And remember, this is a main. It's not a soup. So I don't want to see your potatoes floating into the sauce. Because presentation is really important. Okay, chicos, vamos. 6, 5, 4, 3, vamos. 2, has to clean the edge, the border. Vamos. Vamos. Muy bien. Acá un poquito. Eso.
My meat is falling off.
Perfecto.
Beautiful.
Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Vamos, raise your hand.
Those on the right.
I'm glad for you.
Water goes.
Good job, chicos. Muy bien, muy bien. Okay,
And we get to go eat.
come on, let's hold our dishes. Don't forget your cocktails if you can, okay? And let's go back to the